I think this topic might be old news. I think it might be a dead trend, but fuck it. I didn't feel confident enough to share my opinion till now, so guess what, y'all? It's time to talk about fucking art colleges. It was pretty hip in the YouTube art community to give your 2 cents on whether or not you should go to art colleges, like 2-3 years ago. I don't know the passage of time. And maybe I was just watching the wrong folks or whatever, but it always felt to me like these videos were being made by people who did go to art colleges, and the response was always like, you don't have to, but I did, and I learned a lot, so you should probably go if you can, because it's really beneficial. And it was always pretty discouraging to me, because, like, damn, honey, I couldn't. So we're late to the party, but we're doing this today. Should you go to art college? From someone who didn't. If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Ree. I'm a freelance artist, and I didn't go to art college. Or any college. Why? No fucking money. I was homeschooled growing up, and not from the most financially stable of families, which meant no savings, no help finding scholarships, and no adults to help this stupid dumbass of a kid figure out how to get into schools. By junior year, I'd accepted I wasn't going to be getting into any kind of further education, and started throwing myself into pursuing freelance art on my own. This would have been a much harder pill to swallow if it weren't for John, a really cool freelance artist I met through a free after-school program. I could talk a lot about that class and how it inspired me to get to where I am now, but that feels like a whole nother video, because God knows I'll bunny trail for ages about it. Point of the matter, no college, and yet here I am making it work. So let's address the first big question. Can you be a professional artist without going to art school? Yeah, of course. However, that requires a follow-up question. Is it easy to be a professional artist without going to art school? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Holy shit, no. It's a massive fucking pain. The main thing you gain from art school is a work ethic. A work ethic. I'm not re-recording, we're sticking with the slip up. Nope. No. Curtis, we're leaving it in. All of this is staying in the video. It's in the video. Welcome to the video, Curtis. Welcome to the video, Curtis. We're leaving my fuck up in.
I watch you while you make your videos. Every time.
All of them?
Yes.
All of them? From the beginning?
Every
Oh no!
single.
God damn it.
Continue.
Where was I at? What you get from, art school. The main thing you gain from art school is a work ethic specific to pushing through the creative process even when you're not feeling it, and connections. Both of these are super fucking difficult to recreate on your own. Difficult, but not impossible. If you're gonna be doing this, you need 3 things. You need to be 3 things. Fuck! God, I'm stupid.
Hey, can I start criticizing your video even before you put it up?
Go for it.
Because I disagree that you get work ethic from college. As I know some people. I feel like
no, fair, but that's one of the
that get through really, really, really hard programs are the ones that have not necessarily work ethic, but are at least stubborn.
Those are skills you can learn from art college that are hard to gain outside of art college. Fucking Curtis, I'll decapitate you. I'll remove your spine from your body. Okay. Oh, alright, cool. Glad we came to a finite conclusion. Fucking where was I?
Work ethic.
I already said work ethic.
You're like a sentence after that.
I think it was, fucking, if you're gonna be doing this, what do you need? You need titties.
Oh my god, Rebecca, are you reading from a script?
Curtis. The fucking recording I'm using for this isn't long enough. I'm gonna have to switch to a different Speedpaint. I'm gonna use the fucking citrus ballerina, but that's only fucking 6 minutes, and we're at minute 3, and I'm still on the first page. Titties. Why is this script so fucking long?
I'll read it for you. I can't read.
You need to be determined, you need to be motivated, and you need to be kind of fucking stupid. There we go. Determination is so crucial to pursuing freelance art on your own, because you are your own teacher, your own boss, your own critic, all that jazz. It's your job to push yourself forward, and no one's gonna do it for you if you drop the fucking ball. If this is an area you feel like you're slipping in, I recommend just taking a day and sitting down and, like, making yourself do art practices. I had a handful of things that, such as, pulling up YouTube videos of people dancing and pausing at random moments and making myself draw the pose, no matter how weird it is, or, making myself just sit and draw hands for an hour, no matter how fucking angry it makes me, or making myself work with color palettes I don't normally use. It's just, the key to determination is to push yourself into areas that you know you're uncomfortable with. The best way to improve at anything is to jump headfirst into it. Cannonball into topics you're afraid to draw, and don't let yourself tap out. Keep pushing your own limits, and you'll see how much faster growth is. That sentence is worded weird, too. Way to go, Pastor Reed.
Right in college either.
I didn't go to no fucking schoolings. Got me no edumacations.
Who's education?
Who's Mr. Edumacation? I'd like to have a word with him.
Never met him.
Oh my god. Where was I? Faster growth. Yeah, normally in art colleges, there are like professors and lessons there to force you out of your style and comfort zone, but it's on your hands when you're freelancing. Even if you think you're never going to use it, if you think it's like counter to what your art style is, push yourself to learn new things. It'll round out and polish your work all the more, and you may learn new things about yourself and what you like to draw too. What the fuck is that?
It was a cat house we bought for Opal.
It's got a spaceship on it.
It does. I was thinking we could paint it green and use it as a green screen.
Oh shit! I'm terrified of what we could do with a green screen. I hate the idea of us having a green screen. Let's do it. That's some tasty audio. Welcome to ASMR Corner. I haven't stopped recording at all. We're rolling with it.
I am also making toast so that I can come eat it next to you.
Oh, thank you! We're really busting out the ASMR for this one, folks. This is Curtis. Curtis is my friend. Curtis also does videos if you're new to the channel. Where was I?
Dude, no one cares.
I was about to start on motivation, which is real fitting, huh? Real fitting, huh?
I'll shut up.
Motivation is a fucking much slippier one to address. I love the word slippier. It's so fun. It's such an awful word.
It's a word, Reed.
Slippier is a word.
More slippery?
Is it not a word?
Slippier? Slippy isn't a word, so then...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's a tricky bitch. It's a tricky bitch to pin down. She just wiggles all over the place. We're not addressing it. We're not addressing it, Curtis.
Addressing what?
Yeah, I don't get it. Start over. Art block and funks are so prevalent and so hard to get out of when you're really in the thick of them. And one of the tough parts of being an artist is that sometimes you're just gonna be stuck in a really fucking bad art block. Like, really, really just fucking hating your art, and you're gonna have to draw through it anyways because you've got commissions and deadlines, and those aren't gonna wait for those to, like, run their course. I don't have a guaranteed way to break out of those either. And I found that sometimes going back and redrawing old art of mine can help. Like, getting this really clear visual of how far I've come tends to help me beat my art block back. But art block hits everyone for different reasons. The most important part is to really look inside yourself and, like, figure out why you're feeling awful about what you do. And then take it into your hands to prove yourself wrong. And I know the stupid thing seems a little silly, but to me it feels like a pretty crucial step because getting into this field seems pretty fucking stupid. I say that as someone actively pursuing it. There's not a single moment where I'm not second guessing myself. Like thinking maybe I should just throw in the towel and pursue something more stable. I think to make it as a freelance artist, you have to be stupid enough to ignore that little voice in the back of your head pointing out that this is not the safest career choice. You have to just be naive enough to believe you can actually achieve your dream career. And that's just the part about working with creative deadlines. Connections is a whole nother ballpark. Are you for real right now?
You thought I was joking about toast.
So because this is a audio medium, I would like to illustrate the scene for you. Curtis has just sat down next to me on the couch with some very burnt toast and some butter. Thank you, Curtis. I don't want to be an ASMR channel. I know they make more views, but like, I don't want to stoop to that level. I already stooped to the furry porn level. Like, ASMR is another step down the ladder.
Just let me butter my toast.
There's not a worse voice you could have done that in. Curtis.
I'm not close enough.
I pray to God that didn't pick up. Curtis. I hate you.
That is really good. Okay, I'll leave now.
I'm so glad your toast is good. I'm glad you've had a good time here. No, leave the blue bonnet out for me. I'm just gonna shove my fists into it and just have a time, you know?
I need that. Gotta lube it up.
Oh yeah, get my hands real nice and moist for me to shove my fist down my throat and strangle myself from the inside.
So how do you feel about art college?
Oh Jesus, we're at 10 minutes on this recording. I'm gonna have to cut some shit.
No, you're not!
Fucking fine. Full release, baby. Where the fuck was I? Creative deadlines. Connections. We were on connections. That's right. Fucking building connections from the ground up is a long, pain in the ass task. I think I wrote the word tedious, but like, we're gonna get straight to the point. It's gonna be a pain up your ass. And unless you get very, very lucky, there is no fucking fast way about it. The best way I can describe it is that to build up an online presence, you gotta throw spaghetti at the wall and see what noodles stick. What do I mean by that? Draw a bit of fucking everything. And I mean genuinely everything. Anything you've even liked a little bit, draw fan art of it. Stuff you've only seen snippets of on your Twitter timeline, draw fan art of it. Different genres, different mediums, different concepts, draw all of it, and post all of it, and post it all to multiple places. This is what we're gonna call our preference screening. See, the way you draw things is different from how I draw things, is different from how other people draw things. Everybody's got their own way of approaching topics, and sometimes the way you draw things is gonna stick with folks in one audience a lot more than another audience. You've got to figure out what kind of people like what kind of art from you, and then as soon as you have a hit, build on that. Say you draw like a handful of anime drawings, video game drawings, superhero drawings, whatever, and out of all of them, your Wonder Woman drawing does super great on Twitter. Start fucking drawing more Wonder Woman and putting it on Twitter, and then try doing different variants of Wonder Woman or different characters with a similar feeling, or so on or so forth. The only way to know what people want from you is to get out there and try everything. And I know that may seem like a silly thing to say, but it was something I always avoided starting out as a freelance artist that I regret to this day. Teach yourself how to draw furries and mechas. There is a plethora of commission opportunities that open up if you can gain those skills, and it is definitely worth taking the time to study and practice. And along with that, see what kind of opportunities exist locally for you. See if any conventions happen close enough to you.
Do cocaine.
No, Curtis! Don't do cocaine, kids. Kids, don't do drugs. No drugs. No drugs for the kids. The adults, you're on thin ice, but I don't own you.
Maybe just vape. Vaping looks cool.
Vaping's not cool. Don't vape. You look like a dweeb.
Alienate all of your vaping audience.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my vaping audience. You look like... I'm sorry. It's really aggressive. That's so aggressive, and that's such a wide populace of people. I take back the vaping comment. Where was I? Local opportunities. See if any conventions happen close enough to you that you'd be comfortable trying to go to one as your first convention, or if there were any local galleries or shows that would potentially have openings. I know in my town, there's like a handful of like cutesy little, coffee shops that display local artists' work. Look around and see if there's opportunities like that around you. Your art might not stick with a local audience, or it might take off. It doesn't hurt to ask and try. Throw that spaghetti, man. And when all is said and done, do I regret not going to art school? I mean, yeah, kind of a lot. It ultimately wasn't a decision I made, and kind of was more one that God decided for me, and there's still times I kind of mourn for the little kid with her first portfolio with stars in her eyes and talking about how she wanted to go to SCAD or Ringling. But I want folks who are in my shoes to know that it is possible to do without it. You can succeed in this field, it's just gonna be a massive fucking pain. I can't say, if you pursue this, that there's gonna be a moment where it feels like you're doing the right thing. I've been doing it for 5 years now, and I still kick myself every fucking day for not giving up yet. But, like I said, you just gotta be stupid, and heaven knows your bitch has got a lot of stupid. But I would say it's worth it. You just have to push yourself and never stop pushing yourself. Fucking, I don't know. Maybe one day it'll feel like I'm not doing something stupid. Until then, get out there, have a great day, eat some great food, and make some great art. Fucking toodles, bitches.